04 Honda CRV that came in on the hook maybe like 3 days ago, and I'm just now getting to it. So this is where tow truck driver dropped it off. Apparently it's a crank no start, but I don't know, may not be good news for this truck. The owner's been having issues with it starting, and when it does start, it runs like crap. He says when it finally does start, shoots a bunch of white smoke out the exhaust. The car is burning oil like crazy. I mean, like a lot of oil. So let's go ahead and let's check for codes first. I know there's a whole laundry list of codes on this thing. Connect my scanner. Where is it at? Oh, it's broken off of its hinge or its bracket. It's supposed to be in here. All right, that's connected. Let's go ahead and just pop the hood while we're here. Let's do a full system scan. I don't know. The owner has like a little tiny scanner. I don't know if it's in the car here somewhere. He probably doesn't have it in here, but I know he has one, and I don't know if he cleared the codes because I think he kept clearing them. So I don't know if he cleared the codes before it came out here. Which is not a good thing when someone's trying to diagnose your car. You should leave the codes alone, but we'll find out right now. All right, so I just finished the full system scan, and we have codes in the SRS, and the engine says normal. So that would be this one right here. So that means the owner did clear all the codes. I mean, don't do this. If first of all, clearing codes isn't gonna fix anything. I guarantee you, it is not fixing anything. All you're doing is making the job harder for the person trying to actually fix the car. So we got no codes to go off. Anyway, now I want to go ahead, crank the engine over. I don't think it's going to start, but let's listen to it. First of all, battery is very weak. So let me get my jump box. But it doesn't sound normal, right? So let's get the jump box so it's cranking faster and we could get a better listen. All right, so I got my jump box connected and we're all ready to go with that. I had to get my hood prop also because this car doesn't have a hood prop. So let's crank it over again, see what it sounds like. Guys, this thing sounds like it's trying to fire on one cylinder. What's the next test? Yeah, let's try a relative compression test. That might be the easiest method. All right, so I got my leads connected to the battery. You can see there goes negative and there goes positive. I'm using these really long leads so we can have the scope inside the car. Now I'm gonna go off the battery, so we need a AC coupling adapter. So I got that installed. The battery on this thing is very low. I forgot to charge it last night, but it should be good enough to get this done. I'm trying to remember, it's been a while since I used this. Yeah, relative compression. We're gonna do AC voltage, I believe, on sync. Number of cylinders is correct, 4. Let's hit play. And I'm gonna wait for that timer to kind of restart. All right, we hit pause. Analyze. That does not look good, guys. Yep. So we got 2 cylinders that are pretty bad. One of them's really bad, like completely dead, like a broken valve or something. You get what I'm saying? Like 0 compression. That's wild. Now, as far as which cylinder, guys, it doesn't really matter. We could have used a second channel, and we could, go off of how the cylinders fire to see which cylinder is it that's dead. But it doesn't really matter. The point is, we got one that's completely dead, and we got one that, not looking great either. The other two, in relativity, I guess that would be the right word. They look great compared to this, but that doesn't even mean the one that's at 100% and the one that's at 88% is in great condition. It's just a relative in comparison to the lowest cylinder, if that makes any sense. Alright guys, so I figured I could check previous texts that the owner was sending me, because he was sending me pictures of all the codes on his scanner. And guys, it has misfires, or had misfires, on every single cylinder. So we can't even go based off of the codes on giving us direction on which cylinder is it that's completely dead. Yeah, it had codes all the way ranging from like P0300, which is like just random misfire, to P0301, 302, 303, 304. So that's every single cylinder it was setting codes for. So the codes won't really give us any direction. Yeah, I don't feel like going out to get more leads to do another relative compression test with the second channel. I actually want to see the carnage here. So I think it's simple enough to pull off the spark plugs and just go in there with a camera. So I think that'll be fun. I thought about it, you know, let's just get a second channel running. And it died on me. Like I said, the battery is low. I haven't charged it in a while. I haven't used it in a while. So we're gonna let this charge. So the owner, if I remember correctly, actually mentioned something about like that when he added oil, it actually started one time. And then a different time when it didn't want to start, he said it was low on antifreeze. So he added antifreeze and it started. You know, I don't know if that really has anything to do with it. I'm just relaying the information. You guys think we'll be able to tell which cylinder is dead based off of the spark plugs? Let's find out. I pretty much cracked them all free already. Guys, keep in mind these spark plugs aren't that old. I worked on this car maybe like a month or two ago, and these spark plugs were brand new. That's what we got out of cylinder number 4. Here goes number 3, and again a lot of oil on the tip of the spark plug. Here goes number 2. This one definitely smells like gasoline to me. 2 is the only one that really smells like strong gasoline. So wet, of course, looks like oil to me. This engine is burning a ton of oil. Like he said he'll fill it up, right? And I'm just going off of memory, guys. I don't know the exact details, I could be wrong, but I know it was something drastic. Like he'll put oil in it and like a week later the dipstick was reading empty. We're gonna start with cylinder number 1. I got my camera. We're gonna go inside the cylinder, and I could already see like a puddle of oil sitting on top of that piston. You guys see that? See where the light's reflecting back? That is pure oil just sitting right there. Look at that. And if you look closely, you see like the misty, foggy stuff. That is the fuel that's spraying into the cylinder that hasn't combusted. So now that we open up the cylinder, you can see the fuel starting to like mistify. I thought I saw something in the top right hand corner. I am seeing something, guys. Look at the top right hand corner. Occasionally you'll see like that puddle of oil move, like something is dripping onto it. Let's try to turn the camera around to look up. Yeah guys, there's oil everywhere inside of here. Crazy. Oh, you see the droplets? Look right there. Head gasket. So actually, this puddle that we're seeing on top of the piston is coolant. It has a blown head gasket. So not only is this thing burning oil like crazy, got a blown head gasket. Cylinder number 2. Oh, what? Okay, one of the valves is open. Either the valve is stuck open because there's a problem here, or we just happen to catch it on the exact stroke that, oh no, it isn't, because look at the companion valve. right, let's switch this around. Let's see if I can get the camera to rotate. Okay, yeah, it's just two exhaust valves happen to be open. Hopefully they're not stuck open. You see that little trail going down the wall right there? Is that another leaking spot for a head gasket? You can see it's leaving like residue behind. And again, this one is also filled with oil slash coolant. You can see all the droplets on top. Oh, I actually saw a drip as soon as I came in here. You guys see that? Look at that. That's pretty bad. Okay, that looks like coolant. Let's turn the camera around. My lens is getting dirty. Okay, now we're gonna go into number 3. And guys, this explains why the owner said he had to add antifreeze. Yeah, it's got a blown head gasket. It's pushing all the antifreeze into the cylinders. And again, we could see a puddle of oil slash maybe even coolant in the cylinder. And what I'm noticing in this one is that the top of the piston looks a lot cleaner than the rest. You guys see how the surface of that piston just looks more reflective. Look how clean that is. So number 3 is most likely the one that has the biggest head gasket leak. Look at that. Yeah, it's pretty bad, guys. This engine's toast, I can tell you that right now. And then looking at the condition of the car, yeah, this car is going to scrapyard.
Oh, what?
That engine.
Air conditioning?
That engine. It's got a blown head gasket and no compression, and it's burning oil like crazy.
Bad news for them.
Yeah, this thing's ready for the junkyard.
You're not going to put a new engine in for them? What? No.
I won't even change the air filter on this thing.
Yeah. How many miles it got?
I have no idea.
For a Honda, it ought to have near 300,000 for that to happen.
Now, see, the CRVs, they have a problem with burning oil like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me know when you want to go shooting sometime.
Yeah, I'm about due. I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah. The weather's getting pretty nice.
Yeah, just let me know when you guys are going to go, and I'll work something out. Huh?
I'm retired. Let me know when you can go.
Okay. Let me look at my schedule. I'll let you know. Sorry guys, that was my neighbor passing by. He's a big time shooter, and every time he runs into me, he's always like, when are we gonna go shooting? So he's retired, he's always home, and he spends a lot of his time at the gun range. So yeah, he's always, when are we gonna go shooting? All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put away all my tools. I got yard work to do, and it's a done deal for this car. We all knew it was a done deal the second we heard this thing crank over, but I just wanted to give some more information to the owner. And yeah, here's the thing. Looking at the condition of this car, you would have to be crazy to try to put a new engine in this thing to pay a shop to do it. It's just not worth it, guys. This car is ready for the scrapyard. So my work is done here. Like I said, I'm gonna just wrap everything up, pull my tools away, call the owner, give him the bad news, and that's gonna be it for this one. If whatever happens with this car, I'll keep you guys posted. So most likely that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and like always, thanks for watching.